been thinking recently about how certain movies have a very strong time capsule value. And this is true regardless of whether the movie is good or not. One of those movies is the 1971 film Billy Jack. Okay, because it really captured a lot of the feeling and the cross feeling of the early 1970s. The whole conflict between the school that preaches pacifism and freedom versus the more conservative forces is depicted in a very natural manner, is depicted in a very spontaneous manner. And there's also that conflict between how do we get things done? Are we really supposed to believe that we can do it through pacifism? Or does Billy Jack come in and do his karate tricks? So you have a kind of internal conflict between how you want to set up your counterculture. Okay, between, do we have to use force or do we have to, or should we, turn the other cheek? Also, that film was very good and also because it was one of the first films that I think very realistically caught the feelings of a woman who had been raped. I think that it was, so it was valuable in that sense as well. Unfortunately, the prime maker of the film, Tom Laughlin, got kind of full of himself. And he followed it up with The Trial of Billy Jack, which was panned by most critics, and for good reason. It was overlong, it tried to do too much, and it was, it just didn't go anywhere because it just tried to pull on so many different things. And while the original Billy Jack seemed very natural and very spontaneous, The Trial of Billy Jack seemed strained all the way through the film. They were straining for meaning, straining to gut the establishment, so on and so forth. Okay, I just remembered. There's also another thing that the original Billy Jack had, and that is the villain, Bernard Posner. He was a really nasty villain, but he was also a more layered villain than most. He was a villain because he was trying to please his father, and he was afraid that he was too weak to really please his father, so he starts bullying those who are weaker than he is, or those that he perceives as weaker than he is. And of course, Billy Jack comes in there to kick butt. Anyway, I do really think that Billy Jack was a good film, and that it was a film with a very strong time capsule effect. If you want to know how people were feeling in the early 1970s, you can find out something from it from Billy Jack. Hope you like what you heard and will subscribe to my channel. Thank you.